Hi everyone, welcome to the screening of Dreamweaver. I'm really excited to share this one with you. I just want to say straight off from the bat, this feels like a real joint effort between myself and Boo Hewardine. My favourite thing about this year probably has been hanging out via Zoom with Boo and making this record, and it was a real source of kind of comfort and strength and joy and connection for me. I think it's the first record that I've written for a long time that just feels very complete, me and a guitar, and so it's been really a delight to just perform it, me and the guitar, and I'm really happy with these performances and really looking forward to sharing it with you. The first song that I'm going to share with you is a song which was sort of one of the first ones, I think, to appear for this album, and I remember the moment it came. I was sitting at the piano in Chessel's court, where I was staying at the time with Rachel and Rosa, and I'd write sort of like 3-4 songs a day, but this one had a special kind of energy to it or something like that. It just popped out in quite a sort of complete way very quickly, and it's called If You Ever Needed Me, and the bones of it all came pretty fast, and then I kind of just worked on finding what the words were afterwards, and it kind of turned out that the words were worked best when they were quite kind of simple and basic. And so this is If You Ever Needed Me. It's the small pleasures, fever in the morning time, take you to the garden, hanging on the clothesline. Here comes the sunrise, waiting on the rooster crow. There goes the night time, watching other TV show. If you ever needed me, I would give it all to you. If you ever needed me, I would give it all to you. And baby's in the cradle, look at how the flowers grow. I can hear your voice now, listen to the radio. Living is lonesome, loving is light and free. Leaving is dying, I know you're a rock like me. If you ever needed me, I would give it all to you. If you ever needed me, I would give it all to you. Junie's on the railroad, she don't ever come round here. Boy, you better lay low, save it for another year. If you ever needed me, I would give it all to you. If you ever needed me, I would give it all to you. If you ever needed me, I would give it all to you. If you ever needed me, I would give it all to you. So the next song that I'm going to share with you is this is one of the first, another one of the sort of earlier ones that came for Dreamweaver, and it came in a writing session with Boo Hewardine, very, very fast, and its initial form came in the writing session with Boo, and we decided he had this beautiful idea of kind of just having quite complex verses and then just really having the chorus be one word and kind of just hang there. And so he suggested the word nature, and that kind of tied things together very beautifully. And it's a song that's all about, I guess the first part of it is about the birth of my daughter Rosa, and the second part of it is about me being a child and playing at my dad's workshop. He was a cabinet maker, and he had this kind of beautiful old converted church that he'd made into a workshop, and we used to go out and play there because being a father, that was sort of how he saw it as fit to spend time with us, was that we would exist on the peripheries while he worked. And actually in some ways that was kind of cool, because it meant that we got a real strong sense of what he did and the person that he was, and it was good to get the opportunity to observe him in that environment. And so this song's sort of loosely about him and the workshop, and then subsequently his passing on, and also about Rosa's birth. And I suppose the immovable force of nature kind of ripping through things, and the intelligence that exists out with the realm of mind and the realm of nature. Yeah, Rachel, she's real, she's simple and gentle, she moves like the wind through the trees. She'll lift you with laughter, and when the night's closing, she'll leave you as low as can be. The first time I saw her, red ribbons in summer, we never made too many plans. I jumped the jet plane to lay in her arms with the universe right in my hands. Yeah, the universe right in my hands. Nature, nature. And when I was younger, my dad on the wood lathe, the smell of the linseed and oak. Outside the workshop, the tall trees are laughing, and silence is all that we spoke. The last time I saw him, the rain it was pouring, the breath in his body was frail. Tomorrow came running with keys in his pocket and opened the door to the jail. And well, I remember the shadows and shackles commitment the darkness demands. But out in the graveyard, the trees are still laughing, and the universe right in my hands. Nature, nature. So the next song that I'll share with you is called Hall of Mirrors. And this one, I think, so this one, the verses I'd had for a little, or the first verse I'd had for a little while, and I was trying to just get across the thing of really feeling like your children are just an extension of you, and that you carry them in you, whatever you do. And Boo came up with the chorus, which I loved straight away. I thought it was absolutely awesome. And then I sort of finished off the verses after that. Boo gave me a good tip during the writing sessions, actually, which was once you've written a few verses, try a later verse in the place of your first verse. And I've been mucking about with that a little bit lately. And this was one like that. The first verse that you hear actually was one that came a little bit later. And yeah, this song's just kind of about, I like this idea of being reflected in your child, and them reflected in you, and also your parents reflected in that whole experience, and the sort of like mirror-like quality of all of that as an experience, parenthood, and the way that it changes your own perspective on your own childhood and your own parents. And so this is Hall of Mirrors. In every breath I carry you, in every single thing I do, in every dark and hopeless night, in every morning. Cause I remember him so well. The callous hands and the carousel, the green pine and the milk truckload, the 9-6 on the open road, watching me, your reflection is all I see. Watching me, watching you, the hall of mirrors between us two. The midwives and the milk white walls, the time moves like a cannonball. Light falling on your left side, light falling, watching you, watching me. Your reflection is all I see. Watching me, watching you, the hall of mirrors between us two. Between us two. Between us two. Light falling, watching you, watching me. Your reflection is all I see. Watching me, watching you, hall of mirrors between us two. Between us two. Between us two. Between us two. I think quite often on albums you'll get certain songs that feel like they really hold an essence of what that record is about somehow, you know, and I think possibly this song to me feels a little bit like it somewhat holds the essence of Dreamweaver in the sense that it's quite sort of spacious and spacey and dreamy and a little bit ambiguous. And this one, I can't even remember writing this, to be honest. I think it probably just came in a kind of stream of consciousness way. And, you know, elements of it are actually about, I took a trip to New York when Rachel was very heavily pregnant with Rosa, and she was doing a residency over in New York. And we didn't really know each other. And I flew out there for sort of like a romantic, 5 days, 7 days or something like that of getting to know each other and walking around New York and not really sleeping and not really eating and just kind of feeling a bit mad. And I think in some ways those stories and that energy are in this record and in this song in particular. Well, here's Rosa. Rosa, come and say hello. Come and say hello.
I need the toilet.
You need the toilet, right? Cool. Well, let's do it. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
Do you have a wee light?
I've got a wee light. Yeah, do you want to come and say hello to everyone?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Right, cool.
Are you singing in that?
Yeah, I was singing in that, yeah. With the wind in my shoulders, will she whistle as she moans? I'm a running on empty, I'm a hollow stone. And summer spoke out so softly, in a voice clear and true, said the answer is simple. In the May morning dew. So tell me who's in the hallway. Tell me what's on your mind. Is the black hollow branches, they twist and they twine. And God sleeps in the high rise. But what's that to you? Seeks your salvation in the May morning dew. Will the school children laughing in the pale afternoon, and the trembling willows, and the light of the moon. I had a lover in Harlem, I had a brother and you, but they fade like the ocean on a May morning dew. I see you wait by the window as New York she shines, as the drums gather over, as the night beats in time. I read your journal in Brooklyn, and it hurt me to view that you saw no tomorrow in the May morning dew. Down Infirmary Street, and the wind and the rain, to the sound of the fiddles, where we drink to our pain. Well, come gather around me, and I'll sing for you all the songs of the shadows in the May morning dew. Well, come gather around me, and I'll sing for you all the songs of the shadows in the May morning dew. So the next song I'm going to share with you is the title track. I've kind of always had a thing against title tracks, but Boo suggested that it might be a nice thing for this record, and I was sort of trying out various things that felt different, and having a title track, I thought, why not? Let's give it a try. But Boo sent me this kind of voice memo of a thing that had something about it, and I sort of took it away and just mucked about with it quite a bit. Took a lot out of it. I think he had various sections that I ended up kind of taking out of it and just kept the verse bit of it. And yeah, like I actually love it. I think it's a beautiful piece of music and feels quite different to anything that I would write. That's a lot of the joy and the beauty of writing with Boo is, you know, we come up with things that I definitely wouldn't have been able to get to that place on my own or whatever. That said, the final verse of this one is dedicated to Rachel's mother's dad, who passed away during the making of Dreamweaver, and unfortunately he was in a care home, and she was telling us about, and they had to stand at the window to see him because of COVID, and it was a very sad, moving story, and that worked its way into the final verse, and so it's a bit of a dedication, this one, to him and to Grace and to Rachel, but this is Dreamweaver. Clear as a bell, washed in the moonlight, hide from the world. Lonely am I, the breath of a spell, blown on the ocean. Come take me out, I will follow you down, Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver. And softly she sighs, sailing on silver, borne on the wings of desire and need, a moment of chance, guided and graceful, and all that she is a dust in his eye, Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver. The fire is cold, the glasses are empty, nurses are gathered for holding his hands, and forgotten words as he waits by the window. Time to return by the grace of his touch, Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver. And don't wake me up, don't wake me up, don't wake me up, don't wake me up. So the next song I'm going to share with you is called "I Won't Get to Sleep Tonight." This one came out of just really sitting with Rosa during bath time and playing around with a little melody that popped out. That was part of our routine. I'd put her in the bath and play the guitar, and guitars sound nice in bathrooms as a rule of thumb. Not all bathrooms. This bathroom sounded quite good. Anyway, this one is kind of, it's interesting in that I had both the verses I wrote. Quite often when I'm writing, I'll just write a couple of nonsense verses just to get the sort of structure of the song, and then I'll look at them later on and kind of edit from there. But I played the whole thing to Boo, and he just sort of said, "Oh, it's good as it is, just leave it." And so it's just the placeholder words sort of became the final words, and he added in like a little chorus mid-late refrain. And the final verse is about, I'd heard this idea that we die twice. We die once on the day that we die, and the second and final time that we die is the last time someone speaks our name. And so I was thinking a little bit about that in terms of Rosa and her carrying me when I'm gone. And so the final verse is kind of about that. And here it is. This is "I Won't Get to Sleep Tonight." Upon the endless highway, lovers driving red-eyed dreams, no one's driving my way. Summer comes and summer leaves. All tomorrows are leaves. No, not darkness from the light. The orphan's eyes are closing, but I won't get to sleep tonight. And who saw sweet Maria dancing with her baby girl? Maggie's foghorn laughing, sun that sinks into the world. Bed sheets strangle bodies beneath the tungsten light bulbs bright. Rain upon the windshield, but I won't get to sleep tonight. I won't get to sleep tonight. I won't see dawn. Wrapped around the velvet night, waiting to be born. And dreaming of my dying, dreaming of my darling one. I will fade forever on the day my darling's gone. And she will keep a watch on me, out of mind and out of sight. I will fade forever, I will fade forever, I will fade forever when I go to sleep tonight. So another song that I'll share with you is called Higher Love, and this is a song which I wrote about the experience of, I decided when I was 20, went out for a drink on my 20th birthday with my family, and I decided, I'd kind of been doing building work, and I sort of decided at that moment, I'm going to, I've been playing music on the side and things, and I decided, look, I'm going to actually kind of go for it with the music, and it was one of those real physical fork in the road kind of moments where I got offered a joinery apprenticeship, which I'd wanted for a long time, and then I got offered to go and play on the radio, and I picked the radio, obviously. But yeah, like the first 2 years or whatever was kind of playing for, at one point I was playing once a week in the Captains for £25 and eating like 4 pies and drinking 6 pints of Guinness. And yeah, I was just skint, but I was really happy and contented and enjoying just playing music. And it's kind of a song, this song is kind of about the dedication that it takes in those early days when you've made a decision that you're going to commit to a new thing, that it takes a degree of courage and a degree of commitment, regardless of whether it's going well or not. And I mean, that is, to be honest, that is the thing about me is I'm not particularly more talented than anyone, but I'm an absolute jackhammer, and if I get something into my head, I don't quit until I get there. And so this song is kind of about that, and it's called Higher Love. I've been a poet, been a miner, thief, Traveled this world over and I found no relief. It's just a matter of a feeling inside. It was never something I could easily hide. And it keeps me searching for a higher love. Keeps me searching for a higher love. Ooh, all the nights I had no money to burn, I wait to see you, it's my only concern. This carriage carried me to foreign sands. This journey took me to the promised lands. And it keeps me searching for a higher love. It keeps me searching for a higher love. Keeps me searching for a higher love. It keeps me searching for a higher love. It keeps me searching for a higher love. It keeps me searching for a higher love. Higher love. So the next song that I'm going to share with you is a song called Hanging on the Line. And this one kind of came out as a real stream of consciousness during lockdown. I was out in Roslin with Rachel and Rosa, and I would go for a little walk in the morning. There's a beautiful pine forest there. And I would find myself in that pine forest in the morning, beautiful kind of golden light, and a lot of sort of lyrics popping into my head. And so I think the first verse came from that, and then the next verse came from, I had a real sleepless, kind of terrible insomnia night, because the song just literally kept me awake all night. It was like anytime I tried to lie down, it would be like another verse would pop out, and I had to have my journal next to the bed, and just kept the song basically just kept me awake until it was written. And so this one's called Hanging on the Line. Out between these two tall pines, I let the morning fade, way beyond the comfort of the heavy night's parade, the marching of the carnival, beyond the realm of time. I left it all behind me, hanging on the line. The April breath is razor sharp, down here in paradise. The morning twinkles like a harp and everyone's so nice. I clung on to the kingdom, but the life was never mine. It took a while to realize, hanging on the line. When the archer pulls his longbow string, I'm known for feeling low. Sometimes you slip and lose your grip to let the feeling grow. Poets who are long gone say lovers' eyes are blind, but I can see the love we share hanging on the line. The marketplace is empty, no traces on terrain. The summer sun surrenders to the lashing of the rain. No congregation gathers to drink the holy wine. Everything and everyone hanging on the line. The drums of war are distant, the sound of clicking tongues. Screamed Icarus has fallen from the circles of the sun. Below this earthly cover, we're running out of time. Beyond the reach of fortune, hanging on the line. I hear the sound of silence, I hear the sliding doors. I see the black sea rising like a shadow on the shore. The night she gathers over, she cares not for the time. The king and queen, the everyman, hanging on the line. Out between these two tall pines, I let the morning fade. So the next song that I'm going to share with you is a song called I Need Your Love Tonight that popped out on the piano. The chorus and the first verse popped out on the piano quite a while ago, and it was one of the first times that Rachel had taken off with Rosa, I think, up to see her mum, and I was sort of in the city and having that experience of kind of being a parent and being without my child and sort of trying to fit back into my old life, but feeling a little bit like, you know, how do I do that, and where's my place? And then the second verse is kind of about, you know, the tender experience of actually separating with someone, but then sort of spending nights together still. And so this song's kind of about those things, and it's called I Need Your Love Tonight. I hear the rain against my window. The red-eyed drinkers howl and moan. And every streetlight shines too bright for me. This empty house is not a home. And I sing, I need your love tonight. This single bed has room for two. I need your love tonight. Let's lay down like we used to do. Away, you come on up and stay a while. There's no trinkets left here to conceal. You leave me lonely in the morning time, but I don't mind the way it feels. I need your love tonight. And it sounds so helpless, but it's true. I need your love tonight. Let's lay down like we used to do. I need your love tonight. It sounds so helpless, and it's true. I need your love tonight. Let's lay down like we used to do. So the next song that I'm going to share with you is a song which actually came a little bit earlier, in that it was on an EP that I did that was the experience of the EP was a total disaster. I rented a house in Porty. I think on reflection, I was basically having a meltdown about becoming a dad, and my way of coping with it was to kind of like, rent a house and try and make an album that turned into an EP above an architect's office, and basically got, police got called and got kicked out and potential lawsuits. And anyway, this song kind of came out of that that time, or the chorus did, and then later on with Boo, I kind of went back over it and just sort of looked at the verses, and I'm quite happy with this one, how it turned out lyrically. For sure, I'm happy with how it turned out, and it's called I Saw the Devil in the Morning. Daggers dangle, lovers bleed. Winter's garden wet with weeds. 100 hungry mouths to feed, but every struggle holds a seed. I saw the devil in the morning, searching for a lost relief. The greedy wolves, the dripping teeth. Down on Salamander Street, that's where you'll find the ghosts of the leaf. I saw the devil in the morning. I saw the devil in the morning. I saw the devil in the morning, searching for a lost relief. I saw the devil in the morning. my abandoned Valentine. She simplifies these sins of mine. She's a riddle and the rhyme, the hollow of the church bell chime. I saw the devil in the morning. I saw the devil in the morning. I saw the devil in the morning. She's a riddle and the rhyme. I saw the devil in the morning. Bombing bridges, building walls, the spinning of the cannonballs, the battle deep and bloody cross, the weary worker, wounds and all. I saw the devil in the morning. I saw the devil in the morning. I saw the devil in the morning. The weary worker, wounds and all. I saw the devil in the morning. I saw the devil in the morning. I saw the devil in the morning. The battle deep and bloody crows. I saw the devil in the morning. So the last song that I'm going to share with you is a song called Pass It On. And this is another one that I feel in some ways sort of captures the energy of Dreamweaver, of what this record is about. And really it's a record about parenthood, and it's a record about the perspective on our own past and how that changes once we have our own children. And so this one, the first verse is me speaking to Rosa about her mother, about Rachel. And the second verse was, I have these memories or imagined kind of memories from people telling me stories about my mum and my dad's relationship before me and Catherine came along. And just curious about that, and curious about what it was like to have, for them to hold a romance in the space of both having kids from previous places, and just curious about what the experience was like for them of falling in love. And I pieced together little bits from stories that I'd heard, and this song is about that, and it's called Pass It On, and the idea being that it all gets passed on, pass the torch. So Rosa, you're next. But thank you so much for tuning in. This has definitely been one of my favourites so far, and I hope you're all keeping relatively well and looking after each other, looking after yourselves. And it's my pleasure to provide these films for you. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Cheers. Well, your mother, she worries. Your mother, she weeps. Your mother, she wakes up. She's gonna shake off her dreams in the middle of her sleep. Your mother, she wondered. Your mother, she wrote. Your mother, she gave it all up on the day we brought you home. pass it on. We pass it on. We pass it on. Pass it on. And she's down in the Bluebell. She's drinking with him. And they're talking Bukowski was a sign I never knew. And the last bell rings. And down by the seaside, they wait for the tide. Her black velvet jacket come along for the ride. And we pass it on. 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 I've just got to do a wee bit more talking. Do you want to come here?
Leaves for the tree.
Look, come and see. Do you want to come and see? Look at this. Look. You gonna say hello?
Hello.
You gonna give a wave? And you gonna blow 2 kisses? Would you blow 2 kisses? Mwah. Oh, okay, right. You gonna go and watch Coco Melon?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, love. I'll be through in a minute, okay?
I'm going to flew into the living room and see me in a minute.
I'll see you in a minute, Bubs. Yeah, totally. Close the door, please. Thank you.